Dear viewers, today I'll discuss about the diabetics. At first, I want to say the definitions of the diabetes. Diabetes is a metabolic disorder when the glucose level is increased in blood due to lack of insulin. It's called the diabetics. So there are many causes of diabetics. First cause is the 60 to 70% patient have been suffering from diabetics genetically. Obesity, lifestyle change, and bad habit, lack of exercise. And there are many without this cause there are a lot of causes of the diabetes. So now I want to share the physiology of the pancreas. The pancreas is this is the pictures of the pancreas. Pancreas is the gland in human body. This gland it's called the double gland because it secrete enzyme or hormone. It secrete enzyme, digestive enzyme like lipsin, amylase, lipase, and it secrete the hormone like insulin, glucagon. So pancreas, this hormone or enzyme secretly endocrine and exocrine system. Endocrine means when the insulin or glucagon secrete from the islets of Langerhans from the pancreas and go to the blood, it's called the exocrine system and endocrine system. And when the insulin secrete enzyme it go into the drug, this is the drug, and in this pathway, the enzyme amylase, lipase are go to the duodenum. This is called the digestive hormone. So in this part, we will present these presentations about the insulin or glucagon. So insulin is secret from the islets of Langerhans. This insulin islets of Langerhans, there are 4 types of cell. That's alpha cell, beta cell, gamma cell, and PP cell. So from alpha cell, insulin secrete glucagon. From beta cell, pancreas secrete insulin. And alpha cell, in here our special that we will discuss about the glucagon and insulin. So why pancreas insulin secrete? When the pancreas secrete glucagon go to liver. Glucagon go to liver to produce glucose by glycogenesis system. In glycogenesis, produce glucose, and glucagon stimulate the pancreatic beta cell to produce insulin. Insulin is a peptide hormone. This hormone, insulin hormone, is a peptide hormone. Insulin, the function of the I want to share the function of the insulin. When insulin is secreted from the pancreas, the insulin is the one kind of key. When insulin bind to it the insulin receptor. This is called insulin receptor. When the insulin bind with the insulin receptor, and it help to then the glucose transporter is opened, then glucose enter into the cell to produce energy. We know that the glucose produce energy. The glucose, what is the function of the glucose? So glucose bind to it C6H12O6. Glucose bind to it oxygen. When glucose enter into the cell, then glucose bind to it oxygen to produce ATP, adenosine triphosphate, plus carbon dioxide and water. So actually glucose produce energy, and insulin is the one kinds of key that's that previously I said that. Okay, now I will go to the pathophysiology of the diabetics. This is the very important part of our presentations. So pathophysiology of the diabetics. This is the bloodstream. Blood, here is insulin, glucose. Okay, so this is the liver, adipose tissue, skeletal muscles. This is the pancreas. From here, pancreas secrete the insulin. Insulin here, glucose here. Glucose, insulin. So insulin produced from the pancreas. So then insulin bind with the insulin receptor. Insulin bind to it, insulin receptor, especially to target of the insulin is liver, adipose tissue or skeletal muscles. So then when insulin bind to it, the insulin receptor, the glucose transporter is opened and glucose enter into the liver or adipose tissue or skeletal muscles, right? Yeah. Then produce energy. So this is the normal function of the insulin. And now I show the pathophysiology or abnormal function of the diabetics. This is bloodstream, and here glucose, insulin, liver, pancreas. Okay, this is the pancreas. So pancreas secrete the insulin and insulin bind with the receptor. So they are insulin resistance, but insulin is produced, but this is not enough, or insulin is totally resistant. So insulin cannot bind to the insulin receptor. That's why glucose level is increased. Lack of insulin or insulin resistance, glucose level is increased. So when in blood the glucose level is increased, the glucose want to release from the body through the kidney. So glucose release from the body through the kidney. So when glucose release or glucose excreted from the kidney, so this called the glycosuria. Glycosuria means when glucose is present in urine, it's called the glycosuria. Then polyuria. Polyuria means polyuria means the more time urination. It's called polyuria. And when polyuria excrete electrolyte and polyrascate electrolyte and water. That's why patient suffering from dehydration. Patient suffering from dehydration, and that's why dehydration. After dehydration, patient suffering from polydysplasia. And dehydration, patient suffering from dehydration, that's called this is the pathophysiology of the diabetics, and management. I will discuss about the management in our next topics. Okay.